If you are hearing this and it feels like no matter what you do, saving money is just impossible, or maybe you think it is too late and time is running out, then pay close attention. I am not here to sugarcoat things. I am handing you a roadmap. This is a focused 12-month rescue plan. From this moment until this time next year, I am going to lay out a month-by-month plan for you. But there is one rule we absolutely have to set. You cannot miss a step. Do not start thinking about investing before you have put in the real work. These steps are connected like a strong chain. If you cheat on the foundation, everything falls apart. Just give me a year of your trust. Commit to this plan as if your life depends on it, and I promise you that exactly 1 year from now, your life will be completely unrecognizable. Let us be real. If you realize you are in a hole, the smartest thing you can do is stop digging. Here is the plan for the first quarter. Month 1, I need just one thing from you. You need to audit your books like a miser. Most people are not poor because they do not make enough money. They are poor because they have a hole in the bottom of their bucket. You can pour in $10,000, but if you spend $10,001, you end up with nothing. For this month, grab your bank statements from the past 3 months. Grab a red pen. Go through and circle anything you spend money on that is not absolutely essential for staying alive. That subscription you never watch. That car that makes you look fancy but guzzles gas. Those clothes you bought to impress neighbors you do not even like. Cut it. All of it. Do not bother bringing up quality of life with me. Right now, you cannot afford to worry about living comfortably. You are in survival mode. Think about it. Every dollar you spend on something other than food or water is like taking a tiny piece of freedom from your future self. Even if you only manage to save a few $100 this month, that is a victory. It shows that you are in charge of the money, not the other way around. Month 2. Let us look at all that stuff accumulating in your home. How did it get there? Mostly because you bought things you did not need. Now we are going to turn those mistakes into a lifeline. Go to your garage, go to your closet. Look at those old electronics in dusty bags. Sell them, all of them. This month we aim to transform the clutter in your home into cash in your hand. This goes way beyond the money. It is a ritual. When you see that empty room, it is going to teach you something important about business. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. You paid the price, but you did not get the value. Now, by selling them back, you get the only value that counts right now, liquidity. By the end of this month, I want you holding actual cash in your hand. That money is how you start fresh. Okay, we have hits. Month 3, that money you saved in month 1 and the cash you raised in month 2. We are going to use it for something boring but critical. We are going to build your margin of safety. If you do not have this cash, you are exposed. A car repair, a toothache, a rough day at work. That is all it takes to find yourself right back in serious debt. The reason poor people stay poor is that they have no defense. Life pushes them and they fold. This month, your main goal is to scrape together enough cash to cover 3 months of basic living expenses, put it into a separate account, forget it exists. Do not use it to purchase stocks. Do not use it to show off how smart you are, and do not use it to pay off low-interest debt yet. This cash is not meant to make a profit. It is so you can sleep soundly knowing you have a shield. It is your moat. You cannot launch an attack from the castle until you have built the moat. When this quarter wraps up, you will not be rich yet, but you have stopped the bleeding. You are holding a weapon and you are wearing a bulletproof vest. Now we can finally talk about what is next. You made it through the first 3 months. You stopped the bleeding. You cleared out the clutter. You built a cash fortress so you would not be caught off guard. Most people quit at this point. They feel safe, so they go back to sleep. But you will not do that. Now that your defense is set, it is time to switch to offense. Here is your battle plan for the next 3 months. Month 4. This is the month we fight the enemy within. High interest debt. If you are dealing with credit card debt, you do not have an investing problem. You have a hair on fire emergency. You cannot get wealthy paying 18% interest to a bank. It is not possible. You are trying to defy gravity. Take all that extra money you generated in the first quarter, take every penny that is not for your basic survival, and attack the debt with the highest interest rate first. Do not worry about the balance size. Worry about the interest rate. That rate is a tapeworm, eating your future wealth. Every dollar of debt you pay off is a guaranteed 18% return on your money. You cannot find that return in the stock market. You cannot find it in real estate. So for this month, you have no other hobbies. Your only hobby is killing the debt that is killing you. Month 5, now let us look at the other side of the equation. Your income. You cannot save your way to millions if your shovel is too small. If you started late, you cannot wait decades for a 3% raise. You need to jump the line. The smartest investment you can make right now is not a stock, it is in yourself. Warren Buffett always says the one asset that cannot be taxed and that inflation cannot take away is your own talent. For month 5, focus your energy on increasing your earning power. Maybe that means taking a course for a certification. Maybe it means taking a second job on weekends. Or maybe it means walking into your boss's office and asking exactly what you need to do to justify a 20% raise. Do not ask for more money. Ask how to become worth more money. The goal is to plant the seeds that will grow your primary income. Because if you earn more but keep spending low, that gap is where your freedom lives. Month 6, we are at the halfway mark. This is the most dangerous month. This is where the silent killer shows up. It is called lifestyle creep. By now, you might have paid off a credit card. You might be earning a little more money. You feel relief. Your brain will try to convince you that you deserve a reward. You will want to upgrade your car. You will want to go out for a nice dinner. Do not do it. This is the test. The moment you feel comfortable is the moment you are vulnerable. For month 6, lock your lifestyle in cement. Your spending must stay exactly where it was in month 1, even if your income goes up. We are not doing this to punish you. We are doing this to compress a lifetime of saving into 1 year. If you spend the extra money, you are back on the hamster wheel. But if you save it, you are building a runway. Stand firm. Do not let the world tell you to upgrade. You are building something real. Do not trade it for a fleeting moment of comfort. The first half of the year was about fixing the past. The second half was about building the future. Get ready, because things are about to get serious. You are now entering the 3rd quarter. The first 6 months were hard labor. You cut expenses. You worked extra hours. You resisted the urge to spend. Now you have capital. You have a pile of cash sitting there. This is where 90% of people ruin everything. Here is your battle plan for months 7, 8, 9. Month 7, this is the month we learn the difference between investing and gambling. Because you started late, you will feel a desperate urge to catch up. You will look at crypto, you will look at options, you will look at the hot stock your neighbor is talking about. You will think, I need to double my money fast to make up for lost time. Stop it. That is not investing, that is a death wish. Rule number 1 of investing is never lose money. Rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1. If you lose 50% of your money at age 50, you do not have the time to make it back. You are done. So for month 7, your job is boring. You are going to buy a slice of the American economy. You are going to buy a low-cost index fund. It is not sexy. It will not make you rich by next Tuesday, but it is a certainty. You are betting on the businesses that power the world. Stop trying to be smart. Be patient. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Month 8, now we must deal with the biggest threat to your wealth, you.
Human beings are emotional creatures. When the market drops, you will want to sell. When the market goes up, you will want to buy.
We need to take your feelings out of the equation. Month 8 is about automation. I want you to set up an automatic transfer. The day your paycheck hits your account, the money for your savings and investments must leave instantly, before you even see it, before you can touch it. Do not save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. Make your wealth invisible to yourself. If you have to force yourself every month to write a check, you will eventually fail. But if the system does it for you, you cannot fail. Put your financial future on autopilot, then walk away. Month 9, this is a curveball. We are going to stop looking at your bank account and look at the asset that supports it all, your body. Imagine I offered to buy you any car you want. A Rolls Royce, a Ferrari, whatever you want. But there is one catch. It is the only car you will get for the rest of your life. How would you treat that car? You would read the manual 5 times. You would change the oil twice as often as necessary. You would not drive it like a maniac. You only get one mind and one body, and if you break them at age 50, no amount of money can fix them. If you have a heart attack because you are stressed and overweight, your compound interest stops. If you cannot work because your back gives out, your income stream dries up. So for month 9, your investment is your health. Go to the doctor, fix your diet, start walking every day. You are building a fortune to enjoy in your old age. Make sure you're actually alive to enjoy it. You are now in the home stretch. You have survived 9 months of war. You have stopped the bleeding, killed the debt, and started investing. Now we must secure the victory. Here's your plan for the final quarter. Month 10, this is the month we destroy the root cause of why you got into trouble in the first place. We are going to switch from an outer scorecard to an inner scorecard. Most people live by an outer scorecard. They measure their success by what the world thinks of them. Do the neighbors like my car? Do my colleagues admire my suit? If you started late, you cannot afford the outer scorecard anymore. It is too expensive. For month 10, you must stop caring what other people think. If you drive an old car so you can max out your retirement account, let them laugh. They are laughing on their way to a lifetime of payments. You are driving toward freedom. True wealth is quiet. It is the money you do not spend. It is the option to say no. Build your inner scorecard. If you know you are doing the right thing, the applause of the crowd does not matter. Month 11, this is the endurance test. By now, the excitement of the new plan has worn off. It feels like a grind. It is boring. You will see something shiny. You will want to take a break. You will say, I have been good for 10 months. Surely I can splurge a little. No. This is where the magic happens. The magic of compounding is not in the big wins. It is in the boring, uninterrupted consistency. Charlie Munger used to say, the big money is not in the buying and the selling, but in the waiting. For month 11, your job is to do absolutely nothing new. Stick to the plan. Keep the transfer automatic. Embrace the boredom. If you can master the art of doing the boring work over and over again, you are unstoppable. Month 12, the CEO meeting. You made it 1 year. Now, take a look at your life. Look at your bank account compared to 12 months ago. Look at your debt. Look at your habits. You are a different person. But the job is not done. You have just cleared the launch pad. Now you must launch the rocket. In month 12, sit down and write the plan for year 2. In year 1, you played defense. In year 2, you play offense. Now that the debt is gone, you can increase your investment rate. Now that your skills are sharper, you can demand even higher income. Do not stop now. The momentum is on your side. Listen to me closely. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. For 20 years, you forged chains of spending and debt that held you down. But in the last 12 months, you have broken those chains. You might feel like you started late. You might feel like you missed the boat. But the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. You have the map. You have the plan. The only variable left is you. Do not let your future self down. Get to work.